Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm just stopping by. Wanted to do a video on becoming game ready for 2018. And what I mean by that, I know every year we come up with some type of resolution, what we're going to do. We're going to lose weight, we're going to get in the gym, we're going to read 20 more books, we're going to pay down debt. But 9 times out of 10, we don't never really finish those goals. It's out there for the first 30 days, but then once it hit February 1st, no, we pretty much dropped those goals right where they landed on the pen and paper. And I just want to make sure not only me, but if I can help you guys take the steps on making 2018 better than 2017. You got to understand that you are your biggest asset. Do you hear me? You. Can't nobody do it like you. Can't nobody move like you. Can't nobody shake it like you. Can't nobody just be you. But if you don't take care of yourself, guess what? There is no you. And understand, be an original in this thing called life. Because there's so many copycats out there and only one originals. You're going to see many people copying you in some shape or form. But no, that's a good thing. Because in order to make duplicate copies, you got to be the original. But one thing I want you guys to keep in mind, self-care. A lot of us neglect that. And I know we would love to take care of ourselves better, but this thing called life, it makes it so hard to do sometimes. If you're a mother and you have kids and family to raise, sometimes you don't get sleep because you're putting your kids to bed, you're making dinner, you're working a full-time job, you're a stay-at-home mom, you may even go to school. So it makes it hard to get self-care in when you need it. But I'm telling you, make time for yourself. What I do on my calendar every Sunday night before it's time for me to go to work, I plan out my entire week. And that's Sunday through the following Sunday. And that's my mental self-care because that helps me plan out any appointments, any meetings, anything that I may have to do that week. It's already on paper. So it's not going to be any surprises for me to know that, hey, I got an appointment Thursday at 3 o'clock. So plan your week each and every week. Spend time, if that's when the kids go to bed or when the hubby's watching the football game or it's just you. Pick a time every Sunday and actually just get your planner, get your phone, get a notepad, and just write down what you got going on for the entire week. But the main thing I want you to also put on your calendar is put yourself on the calendar. Because my birthday falls on the 15th, what I do is a Just For Me day. And I do the Just For Me day on the 15th of every month. And it could be getting my nails done. It could be just taking time out to watch Netflix all day, but it's for me. It's basically a day for me that I don't feel guilty that if I don't do nothing, if I do something, if I go splurge, it's just for me. And I would love to do that each and every week, but sometimes time doesn't work that way. Financials don't work that way. Just life doesn't work that way. But one thing, make sure you put yourself on the schedule and make sure you spend time with you. You realize that you are fun. I know we don't see ourselves that way, but when you're in a relationship, when you're in a marriage, when you're a parent, sometimes you forget about yourself. You forget how fun it used to be when you would go to the movies by yourself or go out to eat by yourself or go shopping by yourself. Get back to doing that again. It's okay to just have you time, just even if it's just for 30 minutes, if it's for an hour, whatever the case may be, treat yourself because no one can treat you better than you and no one will treat you better unless you know how to treat yourself. So make that a priority in 2018 is to love you, to know you, and just to be you. Secondly, get your mind right. And what I mean by that is educate yourself. And that could be anything. That could be going back to school. That could be learning how to cook. That could be learning how to do a YouTube video. That could be, getting your health back right. That could be learning a new skill, cooking for your husband. That could be getting your sexy back. That could just be anything. But getting your mind right, just don't go into 2018 with the same old mentality you had in 2018. It's so hard If you don't have a plan in place, you can bring the same bad habits that you had in 2017 and 2018 and realize that nothing's even changed in that whole entire year. So please don't waste another year with the same mentality of 2017. Get your mind right. Get you some books that you can read, self-help books that will help you become encouraged. Things that you can work on your marriage or work on yourself or work on your parenting skills. There's always something to learn. And there's so many resources like Google and Kindle and pretty much any book that's out there that can actually help you on something that you're looking for to learn. 3, get your money right. I know we say that every year, when I get my tax refund back, when I get that bonus, but we shouldn't have to wait on a bonus or a tax refund to do something big. Get a savings account and start saving for that trip you've always wanted to go on. Or work that extra job for a little bit so you can save money to buy that bigger house or put that new piece of furniture in. But don't wait for just that one time a year or quarterly for you to get that money. Be able to hustle all year long so you can have money each and every month, extra money on top of your everyday bills for you to maintain. And with that as well, don't go into debt in 2018. This chart here, me and my husband will be using to pay off our debt, come up with a savings account, and pay off our house. You can find this on Financial Peace University by Dave Ramsey. It's not worth paying these credit card people, the mortgage, anybody. You want to keep money in your pocket in 2018 because it's right going into this new year. 4, your health. Now, all of us, something about 2000, whatever the year, the beginning of the year, everyone's getting that gym membership. Everyone's trying that new fad diet. Everyone's having that little quick goal in mind. By February 1st, all that's down the tube. So make sure you know what you're working for in this upcoming year. If it's a wedding, if it's a class reunion, if it's a family. But I'm just saying, take care of your health. Don't let that get away from you because you stressed, about work or that you're overworked or some other things are going on that's not allowing you to take care of your health. Do that. That's almost part of self-care. Take care of your health because that's going to take you a long way. Whenever everything else may fail, you want to make sure your health is your number one priority. 5, relationships. There's going to be some toxic relationships you're going to have to get rid of, sis, in 2018. That one friend that just keeps it negative each and every time you talk to her, or that one boyfriend that say he going to keep getting a job and ain't got a job in 365 days. You're going to have to drop some toxic people in this upcoming year. And it's going to hurt. It's going to be people that you dearly love, but they're not supposed to be in that new season with you. You're going to have to leave them there. So understand what relationships is meant for you to go with and ones that are not. And you got to be able to step away from it. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to take some months for that to slowly start to wean off. But don't bring that into this new year. If you're in marriage, upgrade your marriage. If you just going around in those old underwear and raggedy bras, upgrade that. I'm sure your husband or your spouse or your significant other want to see you something nice. Start doing date night again. Start taking your significant other on the places that you guys used to go to. Go to movie night. Go to your favorite restaurant. Go walk in the park. Go have a picnic. Surprise them for once. I know us ladies, we always want to be surprised with flowers and them to do everything for us, but let's be different this year and start doing things for them. Start putting a smile on their face. Tell them how beautiful or how handsome they may look, because you realize, yes, we all like to be told that, but it's because we like to be told, you. But you don't never realize that the person you're in a relationship and a marriage with also wants to hear the same thing, that they are appreciated, that they're respected, that they're loved, that they're, the most handsome thing in the world, the most beautiful thing in the world. So understand the relationships you do have, work on those as well. Even with your kids, if you don't tell your kids that you love them as much, tell them more this year. Show them that you love them. Don't just say it by text messages. Actually physically hug them and kiss them and caress them, because we don't never know when any of our last days is, and you would hate for your last time that you talked to your child or even a family member was on a text saying I love you, or you don't even talk at all. So flourish those relationships that that you love and enjoy and that you need in your life. Go check on your grandparents that may be in the nursing home. Go check on your parents that may be at home and still fully functional but miss your conversation. Check on your siblings, even though y'all may not talk once a month or every couple of months. Go by and see them to make sure everything is good with them. And I know we got those family members that we don't want to go around because they got the same drama and same mess, but what family doesn't? That's what makes your family. Be proud of that you have family, and whether through thick and thin, they're yours. I mean, that's who God blessed you with. So just make sure that you respect and believe in those relationships, and just be there for them. Enjoy those relationships as well. 6, whatever your religion is, whatever your faith is, know it. Start praying, start believing, whatever your higher power is. And I'm not here to force any religion on anyone, but whatever your higher power is, whomever you believe in, whatever you may read, faith-based, spiritually, do more of it. Spend time in the morning and evening, meditating, if it's on the Bible or the Quran or whatever you may read. Spend in the morning before you get on social media and meditate and just go into knowing, have that word so deep inside of you that if you've never had that word ever in front of you again, you would be able to cite it from word. If it's going to church more, if you don't go to church and you or miss going to church, go back to church more. Go back and get your spirit fed, because there's a spot down in your heart that no one will ever feel but the one. And no one else can fill that spot. So, wherever your faith may lie, whoever you believe in, get back into that in 2018. And I'll leave you with one last thing before I go. One thing that I incorporated in 2017 was to cut back on social media on the weekend. And at first it was kind of hard. It started off as, half a Saturday and then to the end of Saturday night. But once I started doing it, you realize how much time you get back on your weekend when you don't look at social media. And that's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Snapchat, Periscope, whatever social media you have. Try not viewing it on the weekends. Use that time just for me day. Spend time with family, doing your class, doing an online course. And you'll realize that, you really don't miss nothing on your social media sites. I mean, that same stuff, when I get back on Monday, that stuff is still there when I get back. So it's like I'm not really missing nothing. But what I do know, I do get a peace of mind, because I'm not anxiously looking to see who went on a new trip or who got what new outfit, or just reading just whatever's on it, just nonsense. Sometimes I can go on social media for hours and scrolling about nothing. But once I incorporated the social media on my weekends, I realized I'm actually more focused on what I want to do. Instead of looking at other people make trips, I'm actually going outside and just living life. Even if it's small to me, mentally it's big for me. I don't have to have that one strain of my eyes on my phone all the time trying to read. But it just feels so freeing not to be on there on the weekends, to just kind of give my life back before social media and cell phones became into play. And I know a lot of us remember those times when we would just be out there playing outside with not a care in the world, not worried with who was posting what on social media. So if you can, try to go into it this year with no social media on the weekend, just to kind of free some time up for you, so you can write that book, so you can put that game plan together, so you can do that workout regimen, whatever the case may be. Just get you some time back. And as I end on this video, I just want to say I hope 2017 wasn't too bad for you, but I hope you're really looking forward to 2018 and making some real life changes, and not just saying it and then not doing it, doing it for 30 days and then stopping by February 1st. Let's make 2018 different from 2017 and just be real about it. Don't just put it on there just to say you have a goal, but to really do something about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow me. And until 2018, I'll see you later. Have a good one.